Hello YouTube, this is Brian again from Van and Solar Adventures, and I'm starting off with a shot of my torn up yard. I'm proceeding with the next upgrade for my solar situation. Again, because of the subdivision rules, I can only have solar in the rear of my home, and I have my solar generator in my shed, but I gotta be able to get the power into the house. So finally I've done a professional electrical installation. So I got the electric buried, and in a couple months my yard will be looking good again. And then I got power and official outlet, 3 outlets in my house. So people have been begging me for more Kodiak generator videos, so I'm gonna probably title this my Kodiak, although I'm gonna show my other solar systems as well. But basically, just as a quick reminder, I got 2 150 watt Renogy panels and a 100 watt portable Renogy panel. And I actually have 3 solar charging devices. I started as a hobby. I got my Yeti 400 and I published my Yeti chaining video. I have four added 33 amp hour batteries to a 33 amp hour battery, and I've got my 100 watt solar panel connected to it. I've got good sun right now. It's almost full. It's pulling in 73 watts, and I've got that plugged in to my outlet going straight to the house. So I have a live outlet in my house where I can pull that power. And then that wasn't enough for me. I think the maximum output is 120 watts. So I couldn't run my refrigerator. I couldn't run my Xbox One and something else. And I was like, so I had 2,000 watts, which is still a lot of power. And I can use it for all my slow draw stuff. So it's still great for anything that's low draw. So I finally went up to the Yeti 1250. Well, they're expensive, so I got a refurb unit. Don't quote me. I don't know. I think I paid $800 or $900. And this has I think a maximum output of 400 watts. And really easily for like 80 bucks, I added a battery to that, so it's got over 2,400 watts of power and a higher input charging as well. Now, what I have, since I have 3 solar panels, is I've got my small solar panel going into my small system, and I've got a 150 watt solar panel going into the Yeti 1250. It's a sunny day. I'm pulling in 124 watts. It's almost full. And again, I told you I was going to talk about the Kodiak. People have been begging me for more Kodiak videos. So this is my Energy Kodiak lithium ion solar generator. This is my favorite device. Why? It's 20 pounds, very, very light compared to this, which is 120 pounds. And that, when I've connected to all the batteries, I mean, it's only 40 pounds, but when connected to all the batteries, it's not portable. I'd have to disconnect and so forth. But this is very, very portable. You can also expand this and connect other batteries. People have asked me, well, how do you expand the Kodiak? Well, you have 2 ports there, right here. Positive and a negative, and just like the expansion to the Yeti 1250, a positive and negative, it's pretty easy expanding the batteries, and you can use AGM batteries. The cool thing is, Energy is designed in the technology to accommodate the difference in chemistry between the lithium internal battery and AGM external batteries. So I haven't done that yet. You can see I've already have a crazy investment in all 3 of these systems, so I haven't decided how much further investment I want to do, but it'd be pretty easy for me to spend another 80-90 bucks and connect it here and expand the capacity. I hooked it up. I recently did the professional electrical installation. By the way, I've got the inverter. Well, let's see. I got the power on the Yeti. I turned the inverter. I got the inverter on there. You can see the green light, and I'm trying to maximize the charge right now. You can see it. Oh, it just went up. You can see the Energy Kodiak actually charging. I came out here 5 minutes ago and that was 10.67 volts. So it's already increased to 10.93 volts. 10.94, good. Right while I'm watching the video, you saw it increase. It might even go to 10.95 here in just a second, but it charges very efficiently. I have one of my 150 watt panels going into that, and so it's about 50% charged. Here, I'll show you. It was just 5 bars. Now, since I've been out here for 5 minutes, it added this green bar, and so basically, since it's half charged, it's going to be pulling in almost all 150 watts into that. So you can see now the most difficult part of this is this custom cable. You know, Kodiak Energy, the company that makes this, tells me this is easy, but to be honest with you, hardly no one carries this Nutric connector. So I asked them if they would be willing to make this for me, and they did. And then this is the cable that works, and then they did the custom adapters here to connect to my Renogy cables. So that's kind of an updated look at my Kodiak charging. The cool thing again is I've got power from each of the inverters going professionally into the house, so I can use this. This basically charges up during the day, and I'm typically working during the day, so that's fine. And then at night when I get home, I basically plug stuff into the wall and I can use my power. So anyway, this video is kind of running a little bit long. I wanted to just kind of show an updated video clip of the Kodiak charging. Let's see where it is at. You can see the charge level right now is 10.95, so it did go up just while I was talking. So I'll just add one more quick video clip of my outlet in the house, and we'll call this video done, okay? All right, this is clip number 2. Again, people have been asking me about another video for the Kodiak, and I just wanted to point this out. A couple videos back, I talked about this longer, thinner charge cable for the Kodiak, and I mentioned that it was hot. Well, I was pumping 400 watts through it, and it was hot. So now that I've got my 3 different panels going to 3 different systems, and I only got 150 watts, this cable is cold to the touch. So why did I even use this cable when I have the newer cable, larger cable from Energy? I'm gonna do some more testing, and I'll show another video. But I had this cable on for about 10 minutes, and the power did go from 10.91 volts to about 10.95 volts, and then it stopped increasing in power. And so I don't know. Also, I turned on the unit and it got it warmed up. So I don't know. I'm not going to say this cable's not working. But what I did do is I disconnected this one and I reconnected this old cable that I published a video on that got hot. And again, only 150 watts is going through now. And it's actually increasing beyond 10.95 now. So I'm going to actually just use this cable as long as I am charging with less than, say, 200 watts or so, and see if I can get this full. Also, people might look at this video and say, I'm crazy. Why would I have the expense of all these systems? You can get a much cheaper system just by buying an inverter, a solar charge controller, and batteries. And you know what? You are correct. That would be a far cheaper way to do this system. However, there are some benefits. This is portable. I can take with me anywhere I want. I can keep it at home in a fixed position power generating system, or I can disconnect it and take it with me. I like RVing and camping and so forth. I can take it with me. And you see all these ports here, including the RV plug, which is cool. I can power my entire RV with that 30 amp plug, including my air conditioner and my microwave. So I can take it with me. I could unplug this Yeti 400 and take it with me. This baby's harder to take with me. It's 120 pounds, but I can disconnect it and take that with me too if I wanted to to be honest with you, I don't want to. This works way better as a fixed installation. It's so heavy. Plus I got my battery. I leave that just connected. But both of these are really portable. And oh, good. This cable, it's going up to 10.97 now. So definitely this cable is working, and it's not even warm to the touch. Now it's not summer. I'll have to check all this again in the summer when it's hot, but it's probably okay. All right, so I'll do one last clip of my power in the house. All right, this is the last clip. This is the power coming into the house professionally. And then it's kind of dark in here, so I apologize, but you can see I've got 3 outlets there, one for each of my solar inverters. So why would I do this? You get more power out of your solar system if you have slow draws, and if you have limited time duration draws, and you get more cycles out of your battery if you don't discharge them, say below 50%. So that's my goal. So I'll use each one of these systems for a couple hours each night, and have a slow draw as possible with each system. So and also, if I notice one system is not fully charging, I can just not use that. I'll just use the other systems. So that all the power coming out of these 3 outlets are inverted. That is a regular house outlet that I don't even need to use. So anyways, that's the professional installation, and this is plenty of power to run my entire living room setup. It's plenty of power to power a big huge refrigerator in the event of no electricity. It's plenty. As long as I got sun, I got almost unlimited power. And even if there's cloudy days, I do have enough power to power my living room, etc. All right, thanks people. Have a good day. One last look at my solar setup.